Alright, I'm gonna be done for the day. Not really seeing anything. I'm up 130 bucks. I'm gonna take it, walk away. Volume's pretty much dying off everywhere. SPY is really ripping though. I mean, we're going pretty high here. Everything's looking really green. Only thing I'm really noticing, I guess, is the Z-SAN is kind of making a triangle, but the volume is awful. I missed the trade on FNSR over here. The volume was good enough. I mean, I definitely could have taken it. Got a really nice triangle. I just, once it got, above the moving averages, it really started taking off here. Probably could have been a decent winner, I guess. Probably would have gotten in around 12 or 11. Most likely with, maybe. I don't know if I would have gone 2,000 shares, but 1,000 at the least. I mean, definitely could have been a $100 winner. But only trade that I took today was on win. Really simple gap and go. Pulled down at the open, had a really strong pre-market move. Pretty much did exactly what I always want to see it do. Makes low, kind of comes back, tests VWAP, makes low again, comes back, tests VWAP, and then once it broke through VWAP, that's when it really started to take off. I remember saying to myself, if it breaks above VWAP right here about the 189.50 area, maybe I could long it as it breaks through VWAP. But that was just an idea I had. Maybe I can experiment with that, put it in my trade ideas, maybe make a different strategy based on that. But I mean, it was a good win. I took my first partial probably a little bit too early, but I just remember yesterday where I was up, at my profit target, and then I just waited too long, and I just didn't want to have that same situation happen again. So took a little early, and then 50 cents later made another nice move, and then ultimately it got up to 192.50, but I was in and out. I don't know, probably I think it was the beginning of this candle. Or no, it wasn't. It was pretty much towards the end of this one. But it wasn't a bad day. I mean, it's really the only thing that I saw. So, just that FNSR trade. Just got to be on top of that stuff. Getting ready to take whatever shows up whenever I see it. But I'm gonna finish this video. I'm gonna do my weekly review and everything on a different video this time. So that's really all there is to talk about, I guess. Pretty short, simple day. I'll just be back on Monday. What's going on, everybody? Got a few stocks on the watch list today. SPY is gapping up. Got one stock that is under $10, ECYT. Paying attention to it. I'll bring this down. These are this one are the big ones that I'm watching. Big looks pretty good too, but it's a short, and everything's really green right now. Whole market's been pretty green this week, so I mean, I'd rather take something long than I would short at the open. But obviously, depending on whatever sets up, I will take whatever. Probably the best one right now is Win. ECYT and Z-SAN have been kind of falling off towards the open, and Win's just been constantly making new highs here. Just recently had this pullback. Spread can get obviously pretty ridiculous in some cases, but I don't know. We'll have to see what it does at the open here. Same with the rest of them. Alright. Target profit would be this resistance line I have up here too. Alright, Z-SAN's exploding. So is ECYT. So is X. Lightspeed is killing me. For some reason, every time at the open here, we keep lagging. Alright, we might have something here. A high of 190.68. At least 20 cents. That is quite the opening range. I don't know, maybe that is a little bit too big. 180. No, I think I can handle that. Alright, all the other ones didn't set up, so it looks like Win's the only one that I got. Big actually looks like it could do something too. We got Win. Let's see what it does. Stop will be anything below VWAP if it wants to get up there. Ooh. ECYT turned around really hard. Alright, stock's going crazy today. Big's got a... Alright, Win's not doing anything. So we got Big here. There was definitely a hidden buyer there at 47 and the circuit breaker too. If it wants to, I will short it under 47 if it doesn't do that. FNSR, the unlikely play of the day. Another circuit breaker. I got 1750 and 1840 was a resistance. Could short it. Yeah, I could short it. This is ugly. Nothing's doing anything I want it to do. Wind's pretty interesting. It keeps coming up the VWAP and failing, but it keeps trying to move lower and failing. Not really one of my strategies to take it long over VWAP, but it looks like it could be a pretty good long. Take it long at about 50 right now. I've been ordering. I'm in. I want to see it at 191. Very good move. I'll take half. Oh shoot, come on. Looks like I took it a little too early, but as it got there, I wanted to make sure that I took it into strength. I didn't want to, give it too long. I'll take the rest. It's starting to show a little bit more weakness there too. That's fine. It could have been a little better, obviously. I mean, it's still going to. But I mean, I want to sell into strength. I don't want to give away a ton of profits like I did yesterday. That's good though. I'll take it. Also, another thing that I noticed, Mike Bellafiore came out with a blog post yesterday about taking partials and still keeping on decent amount of size for some of your trades. Well, I've been struggling, kind of debating between anytime I ever take a trade, I'm always taking off half and then another half. Well, what he was saying is you just take off 5 shares every few seconds while it's at around your profit target. So you still have that feeling of taking profits, but you still at the same time have the majority of your size. So I really like that idea, and I'm definitely gonna start doing that pretty much forever. So what I want to start doing is, if obviously these gap and goes are a little too fast for that for me, especially with win when I'm only taking 100 shares. But what I want to do is I want to take like 50 and 50 and 50 and 50. So if I have like a 500 share position and it's at my profit target, I'll just take 50. Shows a little bit more strength or weakness, take 50, take 50. Just do that over and over. Yeah, I guess that VWAP entry would have been a really good spot to get in on this. And this thing's gonna go. It was really strong pre-market. I mean, the daily's been looking pretty good. Got 2 gaps in a row now. That's alright. Nothing else is setting up though. Maybe we might see a VWAP bounce here. Yeah, win right now is the only thing that's doing anything. Everything else is just failing. Yeah, I guess what I could have done on win is I could have gone 25 or something. Could have just sold. I know I can't change these halves. I think they only give you a couple of options. Yeah, a fourth, a third, 3. I guess those must be custom tier sizes or something. Depending on what we see here. So far 190's holding pretty well. 230's not moving. I think there's a hidden buyer here. Yeah, there's got to be a hidden buyer at 190. Probably not a bad spot to put an entry in. And then obviously a stop loss if it breaks underneath 190. I mean, potential is, your risk is like 30 cents. You know, it's like a 3 to 1. Probably even more if you want to take it back to high day. And there it goes. Now we got to get through VWAP. If it fails here, I need to take this. 190.36. I also just realized I got filled a little late there too. Actually, that's not that bad at all. What I really wanted to see this do is close, you know, kind of get stuff back up above VWAP, but we didn't get that. I don't know, it's not a super clean VWAP bounce anymore. Stop. Market's not really dropping, but the market internals are definitely dropping. The tick, trend, well, trend's rising. Wins nothing. I don't think this is anything. No. trying to pay a lot more attention to bearish and bullish engulfing patterns too. Mainly on the 5 minute, like Z-Sand kind of did it here. Not, you know, entirely, but it's not the cleanest. Win actually looks like a pretty decent short. Did look like a pretty decent short. It's fairly strong move down. It's the open, that's what that is. So once it crossed right about there, could have been a decent spot. In fact, now might be a good entry. Take a short. Stop at VWAP. I don't want a short win. I like it. It was a good long. For some reason, Etsy is on my top volume saying it's been trading 4 million shares right now. I don't see 4 million shares. Decent bounce, but the moving averages. That volume dropped off pretty quick. Alright, 15 minutes is up. I don't really think... I'm not gonna short win. I would long it if it wants to start tapping up the VWAP. But nothing else is really doing anything, so until I find something...